Hey there, strangers. It's time for another 2 p.m. PST to stream. I'm your host, Strange Bro Jim, and we got another update going on right at the moment, so yeah. Got a little bit of a delay on this again. So, um, so we'll see about what's gonna happen here. Uh, I right before I started the stream, I actually just got a phone call. So, uh, in my mind, well, okay, I have a degree in computer science, bachelor's. It's not in a prestigious college or anything along those lines. Okay, I wasn't a 4.0 student. Okay, and I made the mistake of not doing a whole lot of internships when I did go to college. I only had like one internship, and that was it. It was a really interesting internship. The fact that I actually went to Germany with it, something that I would love to do again. Um, but uh, getting a job in another country is can be difficult. um, but So I've been applying to all sorts of jobs in computer science for the past couple of weeks, and haven't really gotten anything. Or, when I do get that, maybe one phone call that might, that does apply for the job, I can't make it through the interview process. Sometimes it's the questions that they ask. Some of the topics that they're covering are very business specific, meaning, hey, do you know this one particular language that we use here at this particular business? Well, that's the problem. There's multiple different languages out there in computer science, and it's really difficult to try to break into that unless you absolutely know everything about every single last language out there. Show me a person that knows every single language out there. I mean, seriously, there isn't one. Okay, there's always at least, you know, um, a programmer knows one or two languages, regularly, and they might fool around with some other languages or the like. But them knowing every single last application, every single last tool and language, it's impossible. Okay, what happened to on-work training? Okay, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, I start applying to places that I have no experience in. Okay, um, in some cases, I shouldn't have any right to be applying to some of these places that I've been applying to because I have no experience with them. I I've never been trained with some of these jobs that I've been applying to because I need work, you know. Um, and I really don't want to take a step down back to um, retail and fast food if I can help it. Okay. I've I've trained to be where I'm at, and it's always been the aspect for me to keep on working, you know, up that mountain to get to where I want to be. Okay. So I just got a job interview for a cable installer. I've never done cable installing in my life. I mean, I've worked on computers. I've built computers before. Um, but I haven't really worked on anything network related. I haven't worked with servers. I haven't worked with Cat5 cables to, you know, um, use the necessary tools to actually put in cables or whatnot. I mean, I know that there's tools available for people to actually go about doing that, and I know that, you know, um, you can get a decent pay out of it, but not a particular job that I was kind of looking for. I guess you might say doesn't apply to my degree whatsoever. But now I have an interview for it this Thursday. I'm just looking for work now, and I have an interview. Yeah, I mean whatever pays the bills, right? But with that, I'm most likely going to be changing out my schedule a little bit. The likelihood of me doing like an 8 to 5 job again is fairly high. We'll see whether or not, you know, I gotta change my mindset because obviously right now I'm still kind of focused on that aspect of I want to be in computer science, I want to do programming, blah blah blah. Obviously I'm not making it there. So I gotta change my thinking around. Okay. If this company is willing to take me on, to train me, to give me a job, give me an interview, then um, I gotta go full force for it with it. We'll see. Okay, sorry about that, folks. It kind of took me by surprise. It threw me off a little bit. So um, let me uh, let me make this live, and we'll get started on this. It's definitely a weird feeling. I know what my dad has been kind of dealing with, or he dealt with. You know, granted. uh,
Hello.
oh, hey there. How's it going?
It's going okay. How's it going for you?
Oh, I got thrown a loop just like 15 minutes ago. I got a call from a cable installation company saying, "Hey, you want to come in for an interview this Thursday?" I'm like, "Okay." Not exactly what I was kind of looking for, but sure.
Well,
I
you
applied. I applied for it
paycheck.
because I was like, "On, hey, I need work." So,
Yeah,
and
it's
I,
a paycheck.
yeah, I mean, if they're willing to train me and they're willing to pay me a decent wage, then I can't say no to it right now. I'm at that point where um, all the applications that I've been putting towards for entry level programming have gotten me nowhere, which is really sad, to be honest. You would think all the places that I've applied to would have, at least contacted me back in some fashion or another, but nope, nope, nope.
Yeah,
They don't want average. They want superior. And it's like, Well, you're not always going to get superior. You're going to have to deal with those average workers from time to time, and they might actually be um, one of some of your best workers. You know, the fact that it's frustrating because it's like, I've been to businesses before and I've spent, well, um, I spent 3 years at Countrywide, for example. Okay, and I left there because I moved on um, to go to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
I probably could have stayed there longer if I, you know, tried to maintain a job. I mean, I actually looked into the Countrywide office when I moved to San Luis Obispo, just to see if I could, kind of stay with the company while I was um, still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
So, oh no, 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 I'm just talking about the part-time work that I did up at San Luis Obispo. uh, you know, and I probably would have stayed at GLI, my last job, for longer because it paid the bills. So I don't know. It's been a confusing time in my life, my friend.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. So let's get into this. Are you up and ready to go on yours, or
Well, I'm in game.
okay?
I am. I'm having something to eat. I am in game, and I am trying to. Okay. Let's see here. I have just pulled Gauss out of the Foundry,
Mm-hmm.
and I am trying to figure out how to mod him.
Mm. Well, it's a brand new Warframe, right? Never,
Mm-hmm.
never appeared. All right.
That is correct.
Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and put my password in here real quick. Not that people can't, find already the mistakes that I made to that isn't already showing the length of my password already, but eh, might as well be safe than sorry. Okay, so just so people are aware, I have a little bit of a boost on my credits right at the moment. Well, just so people know, yesterday I got like a 4 hour boost like 30 minutes before my stream ended. Okay, so I was like going, let's capitalize on this. So my friend Crazy here, um, he helped me by going to um, Smeny and Index, and we just kept on, well, mainly Index because damn the amount of credits that I got. Um,
I was to say it is the fastest way to earn credits is the index. You have to have a certain amount of credits to start, but
right.
currently, actually, that's not entirely true. There is one way that if you are there is one thing that you can do that if you are properly built for it, you can actually do much faster than the index. But it requires maximum Fortuna rep and then an entire series of quests after that. So index is much more accessible.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and by the time you're probably already at, full Fortuna rep, then what's the point of having credits at that point?
It depends. It does depend because, so for example, I just realized my mic was not properly positioned. Um, so for example, I had already been playing for a long time and had like 50 million credits when Fortuna was released. So there was a huge rep grind before me before I could even get close to it.
Yeah,
Since Fortuna is already readily available to you, it is theoretically possible if you wanted to dedicate some time to that route, we could get you worked up a lot faster than I did in no small part because um in no small part because when Fortuna was dropped, nobody knew how the fastest way to upgrade your rep was.
mm,
Now it is a well-known strategy. There's well-known strategies for increasing your rep.
yeah.
Um,
No,
and
I think
happily for you, the best way to increase your rep with Fortuna and doesn't
It's
directly
that
involve
time
fighting
again,
anyone.
dreamers.
So
yeah. I think I'll hold off on that though, because of the fact that there's a lot of things that you know um, I want to try to take care of prior to really worrying too much about Fortuna. I mean, it was great that I was able to kind of get the best mining apparatus there, which is still quite surprising to me. You would think that they would have kind of a grind for that too. Like in order to get the best mining equipment, you need to use um, the best mining equipment from Cetus, for example, as a building requirement or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know, but um, just so you can kind of work your way up to it. But whatever. I mean, if it's openly available, I'm not going to complain too much about it. you
right,
know, um, I'm just uh, it just feels like a cheat, and I'm not one that really enjoys those kind of cheats.
hey,
So,
nobody required them to put that in the game.
oh, I know.
They did that themselves.
Oh, I know. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, if I were them, I would make it a little bit harder to gain that, you know, just so, a person has to kind of build their way up to it, that kind of thing. That's all I'm saying. Um, because it is so advanced and sweet and that kind of stuff. I mean, it was fairly easy for me to get it. That's why. So, um, okay. Um, what shall we be doing today? So we still got
We
some
do have
couple of Nightwave weeklies to finish off.
yes.
Um,
That's all we have time for.
let's see. I know that I need to. Uh, I have some builds here that are done. Let's see. Jai, Jai
Wait a
2
minute, I haven't
Link,
been.
the Corb, Oberon, Chassis,
Oh, right, the
Optics,
parts. Okay, that makes sense.
Systems, and a Cephon. There we go. Now, I should be able to. Um, hmm. Oh, wait.
Sure.
Right, I only have the chassis for the uh, ne Neja?
Yes,
Ne
Neja.
Neja. Okay. Oberon, build you.
Oh yeah.
That'll be ready next week. Well, by the time I stream, I should say. Um, okay, so um, we can work on.
Ooh, so many good options. Sorry, I'm I just, as I mentioned, I just pulled Gauss out of the foundry, and I am currently exploring the various fashion options with him because he's got some nice color possibilities here.
No worries, man. No worries. Okay, let's see. I actually have a listing of um, the Warframes here. Or based off of the video that you linked to me, they're crazy about the
Yeah.
you know what's kind of the best and all that kind of stuff. So, um, let's see. What I want to do is open up that list. Now, uh, there's a couple things that we can kind of work on today, or at least based off of my mind. If you're willing to help me, you know, um, I have a couple things that are on my mind about um, what we can and can't do kind of aspect, or what's on my list of things that I think I should work on.
Okay.
Um, so give me a second. This is kind of taking a while for me to open up this list here. Um, okay, so first thing that we let me kind of actually write it down here a little bit. Actually, let me go ahead and uh, I'll go ahead and invite you,
Okay.
and
Just a
then
moment.
no worries. Let's see. Oh, that's where they are. They're in the menus. Gotcha. I was like, wait, it's showing your name and menus right next to it, and I'm like going,
Yes.
I'm like going, oh, okay. I was thinking that that was a way for me to kind of um, like chat more with you, kind of aspect. Um, let's
Give me
see.
just for a moment. I kind of wonder. No, I do definitely. Okay.
Hmm.
hmm. Try this and see how this works. And then, sorry, fashion is extremely important when you get to this level of play.
No worries, man. Um, what's the command for sending the message to you? If I don't actually have you on the, what's uh, you're not currently in the squad, and there's no way for me to, or um,
I believe it's /W and then my username. Also, you can go into your friends list, right click on my name, and there should be an option for talk, which will send me. Oh, hello.
hmm. Well, I was trying to push the use the plus symbol up there, which
Right.
does
No,
the
it
in.
sent me the invite. I'm still.
Well, no,
Oh, the
no,
thing is, I'm still in.
yeah, no, it's quite all right. I'm just trying to right click that doesn't bring up that little sub menu kind of thing to talk, and that's why I was like,
No, I think you have to go through the.
yeah, yeah, I do. Okay, so
Wow, that almost looks exactly like it belongs.
I'd almost suggest, if Warframe has ever actually seen this kind of aspect, then it'd be kind of nice if they could kind of add that particular menu in for that particular um, squad invite kind of aspect as well. But it's okay. Um, okay, so let me kind of write out this kind of list here. Um, let's see. So I'm just gonna write this out. It's not. Feel free to ignore a lot of it. They're crazy. I'm just kind of putting it out there just to as possible things that we can kind of do. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
so Warframe
Ooh, that might be fun.
builds um, resource collection. Okay. Two. Uh, Clearing Jupiter. 3. Clearing Earth. Mars. Let's see. Um, uh, Typically, story missions are typically solo, right?
Depends on the mission.
Okay. Well, I'll put this down. Uh, you'll let me know whether or not it's possible or not to. Really, I misspelled. Rescue. There we go. uh, let's see.
What's the
Uh,
name of the that quest?
uh, what is the name of that quest? Uh, do, 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 a man of few words.
Oh, I think I can go with you on that one.
Okay. Uh, this one should be an easy one, and maybe something that you haven't taken care of yet. Uh, we'll see.
Oh, the weekly at Maru's. I don't think I have done that one yet.
Okay. Let's see. What else? Um, Obviously, a lot of this stuff could probably be done within the 4 hours that we got, kind of aspect. But that's why I'm kind of listing them all out because
Yeah.
you know. Uh, let's
By the way,
see.
the quest, a man a few words, answers a question that you had involving last week's Nightweave. Because
Uh,
one of the challenges last week, and that reminds me, um, how many Nightwave missions do you currently have available?
Um, 5, which are pretty much all the weeklies.
Okay. Because if we can get you down to under 3 of them, you might you'll recover one of the previous week's night waves, and you may eventually get to the point where you recover the relevant night wave, and if you do, we're gonna want to do the quest then. So we should probably do farming plastids. Yes.
Uh,
Um, see this rep. That's not a problem. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go do that. Okay.
you're welcome.
Well, not so much the Cetus rep, although I do need to do that. Um,
Let's see.
okay. Actually,
What else?
I was reminded I need to go to. Oh, fudge. Okay.
Uh, what is with these invasions? I don't really know the what they're all about kind of aspect.
Um,
Why do I get them? What does it really matter? Why am I seeing it? Blah blah blah. Or is it something that technically in the story hasn't really occurred yet? So while um, it's all well and good that, well, it's not really good that I'm seeing it because it's open for pretty much anybody. Maybe I'm just not understanding it because I haven't gone through the storyline for it yet.
well, no. Okay. So the thing with invasions is that, as I'm sure you're aware, there are 3 major factions in um,
In our solar system and beyond.
yes.
Right.
Well, actually, just within our solar system, because um, beyond is its own thing. There are the infested, the Grenier, and the Corpus, and to a lesser extent the corrupted. They're not so much a faction as a leftover of the Orokin Empire. Spoiler alert: the Orokin were terrible people who managed to mess up everything.
Hmm.
That will become more apparent as the storyline goes on. They were awful, and they managed to mess up everything. They literally created every major problem that you encounter in this game is because the Orokin were dumb.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
um, Invasions are usually the Grenier and the Corpus fighting over a particular node on a planet, and when you support one side versus the other, um, hang on 1 second here. And when you support one side over the other, the side you support will give you rewards if you help them enough. Usually, you have to do 3 rounds of a particular thing, and they'll give you a reward. Sometimes the reward is weapon parts. Sometimes the reward is crafting materials that are otherwise difficult to acquire. Um, and every so often you will also find an invasion where the infestation has popped up someplace, and the people who own that node are like, please, please come help us. And despite the fact that we are normally at war with, say, the Grineer,
Mm-hmm.
we show up to help them because the infestation is not a thing to be futzed around with. And yeah, no, we don't do that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, I figured that the infestation is much along the lines of like the Borg or the Zergs or something like that. Basically, things that,
Zerg is closer.
yeah, well,
Zerg
yeah,
is closer.
yeah, because it's basically wanton destruction and just so that they can basically feed themselves to expand, further on. Um, that kind of that kind of thing. So, um, okay, so if I go to this one particular planet, I fight off the infestation for a certain aspect or not. I have the choice of helping out the Grenier or Corpus. Does it give you that choice when you before you go into the mission, or does it basically say, "Hey"?
Yes, it'll give you a choice. Well, okay, it'll give you a choice of which faction to support
Mm-hmm.
if the choice is between Corpus or Grenier.
Mm-hmm.
There is no choice if the invasion is infested because the infested are not okay.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I'm just looking at this right at the moment, and it's showing the fact that there's an infestation that's at 71%. And so far, it's looking like everybody's pretty much supporting the Grenier, even though it
yes,
looks, even though there is a bar around Corpus. So I mean, there is some support for Corpus, but I guess Grenier has the control per se.
hmm
So like, if everybody starts supporting Corpus, then they become.
for some reason when I went to go accept the thing, it said wasn't available. So,
Hmm,
um,
weird. Okay.
which one are you looking at? Because we got okay. We've got
I only have the Circe's forward.
series, right? Okay.
So
Yeah, series forward. Oh, if you're talking about the construction status down at the bottom,
right.
that's a whole. Whenever you support a faction in invasions, it moves these wheels along because they become closer to building their ultimate death machines.
Right.
The uh, Fomorians in the case of the Grenier, and the Razorwing or the Razorback Armada in the case of the Corpus.
Right.
Um, but yeah. Ooh. So, for example, with the forward manifestation here, right? Most of the missions, I'm probably seeing more than you are because I've got the entirety of series cleared. Most of the missions say detonate injectors 3. What that means is if you do 3 missions fighting off forward, which is an infested manifestation,
Mm-hmm.
um, if you do 3 missions fighting them off, they will once the node is completely cleared of the manifest of the infestation, they will send you in the in-game mail 3 detonite injectors. Detonite injectors are used in the construction of various in-game items, mostly weapons, and mostly stuff that you will get out of the Grenier lab of your dojo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, what is interesting is that one of the nodes here will give you a mutagenic mass if you support them, and that one is that's used to construct weapons that come out of the infested lab in your dojo. And despite what you actually, most of those weapons aren't that interesting, but there are a few gems in there that are really quite powerful.
Hmm. Um. Okay. So seeing that there's basically 5 nodes here that I have available, here, then I have the potential of getting essentially 12 detonite injectors and one mutagen mass. If I go,
Yes.
hmm,
If you went and did all of those missions.
and it's just going there, completing the mission, and being done with it.
But you have to do each of them 3 times. So,
Oh, really?
but yes,
Okay,
it's yes.
gotcha.
Now,
D- do I
worth
have to
pointing out,
do it within
your
a certain time frame, or because I've already
well,
done them at least once, so
um, we have to do the so every time the mission is completed by a group, whether
mhm,
that's a single individual or whatever, every time the mission is run and completed,
mhm,
it reduces the level of the forward invasion. So
right,
eventually it will disappear. Usually they don't last longer than about 12 hours.
mhm, okay. Okay, so in other words,
Depends on depends.
if I really want to get some Diet injectors, I really have to kind of step in and take care of and do these 3 times in a row, just or you know 3 times quickly to take care of this. So, okay.
Yes.
Um, is it um is it kind of cost effective kind of a thing? Is it kind of worth my time to go through this? Because right now I'm looking at it and I'm like, going, this is probably way down on the list of
Oh,
um, clearing
okay.
invasion.
So, um, and where you are in the game and what you need. I say that because you can get the recipes for detonite injectors from from the Grenier lab in your clan dojo.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Same with
they
mutagen
are
mass.
yes.
Okay.
Um, as you go through the game, you will pick up detonite ampules.
Okay.
You may already have some. I currently have 11,519 detonite ampules.
Okay.
Okay? Which means, for all practical intents and purposes, I can build all of the detonite injectors I'm ever going to need. In fact, I already have some detonite injectors because I went through and I built enough detonite injectors for all of the recipes that were available to me at the time. Um,
Right.
a detonite injector has a 12-hour construction time. So if you have a long enough time period, it's easier to just build them from the recipe you get from your dojo, but that's assuming, you're not going to be playing for, say 5 days and you're just going to manage it through the app on your phone, or you're going to get on once every so many days or you're gonna get on like once a day to re-up you know what I'm saying? Um, so detonite injectors are not difficult to come by, but depending on where you are in the game, it can be a lot easier. Like for me, where I am in the game, it's much easier for me to build them than it is to go run those missions. For you, it may be easier for you to go run the missions than to build them because that requires resources and credits, and you're kind of deprived on both of them. um, so it depends where you are. Mutagenic mass, on the other hand, um, the the materials to build those, um, which are mutagen samples, um, those are extremely difficult to come by.
Mm-hmm.
So, in general, I would suggest if you see an offer to go get, if you see an invasion that offers mutagenic mass as a reward, go do that invasion.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if you would like to, we can go do that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm putting this list together for all the possibilities kind of aspect, and
Hmm.
now just to kind of go back over this list here. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
the the farming plastids versus is kind of along the same lines as the um, for the first suggestion, the Warframe builds and resource collection. Okay, they're pretty much one of the same for me right at this point in time. Okay, I'm looking at farming the plastids so I can build more Warframes. Okay, because I have a couple of them that require a lot.
Right.
um, so in a sense, those two are pretty much the same. I have a Warframe being constructed now, Oberon.
You do.
So it's not like I'm gonna run out of um, potential room, or
Right.
Warframes to use. But if I can get some of them constructing while I'm uh, rep grinding for the others, then that's fine. It's two birds with one stone kind of aspect. So,
Right.
um, but I actually have to get the resources to do so. Okay. Now, I put down clearing Jupiter. Clearing Earth and Mars is just for the um, the resource or the collectors. Um, to use the extractors, and that's it. That's all. That's all I'm really kind of curious about on that. Um, but I'm not. Um, uh, I'm not like super um, in need to um, take care of it. I guess you might say. I mean, unless there's something else that
Right.
I might be missing for the whole clearing Earth Mars. Um, Jupiter is well. I haven't gotten into the Saturn junction or the Europa junction, so that's the reason why I'm kind of looking at that a little bit. I haven't even gotten any of the missions for Saturn junction done, so um, let's see. Complete Ball on Europa, defeat a Lod 5 on Themisto on Jupiter, and then complete the New Strange quest. So yeah, I'm nowhere even near completing the Saturn Junction right at the moment. Um, and obviously, that's part of the storyline. The fact that they showed the new Strange right there. Um, so uh, now rescue the contractor. It sent me to a mission on Uranus. And I'm like, I haven't really dealt with. I mean, I haven't even gotten to Uranus yet, so I'm like looking at him like going, wait, how? They're showing me level 15 to 20, and I'm like, shouldn't that be extremely higher on Uranus? But,
Well, because it's a mission. Hmm. because it is a mission for a story, it is geared towards the level they are expecting you to be able to handle when you take the mission.
Yeah, it just seems kind of odd when I haven't even this particular quest line is available to me when I don't even have Uranus even unlocked yet, and that's why it's like, wait, what? So
Yeah.
the fact that I can actually get to Uranus even though the node to Uranus is blocked.
Well,
Uh?
that's because the story. That's because the story gives you access.
I know. It's still one of those aspects where it's like, that's a little odd, but sure. Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Uh, Silly story logic. We won't get into that. um,
Don't think about it too hard.
exactly, exactly. We're not gonna deal with that. Citus rep grind is a rep grind. Probably boring for the audience, but I mean, if they really want to see me max out my 6,000 limit, then I mean, we could do that. um,
Yeah.
let's see. Or actually 12,000, seeing that it resets during my stream, so. um,
Well, if we're gonna go do the rep, if you're specifically grinding for rep, I'm not saying grinding for rewards from the bounties, just the rep. Then by far the fastest way to get reputation with Cetus is to do fishing, especially since I have access to the since I have access to the bait for Mercury and the dye.
right.
Speaking of which, I should build some more of that.
Um, so out of out of the list of eight, and I can't really think of anything else that I really need to do. Um, four is obviously story related, and I do eventually want to try to take care of that. Um,
Yeah.
um, everything else is, you know, obviously
Well, and
stuff.
we also have those two Nightwave missions.
Oh,
So
right. Let me go ahead and add those. Let's see. Let's
Yo,
see. So not gonna do the K drive races. We have the 10 syndicate missions.
yeah,
Uh,
we're not going to be able to get that done over the course of the stream, probably because I don't think you have enough rank with any of the syndicates to have 10 missions. Um,
later.
well, let's see. I'm seeing four potential on the
yeah,
syndicate missions. So even though it's showing two that are locked.
yeah, that means that you have the rank with the syndicate, but that you don't have that node available.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Io and Jupiter and Calypso and Saturn. Okay. Let's see. Far East, thank you for joining me on the stream, bud. Welcome on watching. Let's see. What are you saying here? Best way to get Cetus rep is to do 8 I have a funny feeling that I'm probably not going to do very well against them myself. Um, just throwing that out there a little bit. But
Well, okay,
at
so
the same time, I probably it's one of those aspects where Yeah, I wasn't being serious. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Uh, the fact that I'm master rank 5, yeah, yeah.
Actually, it has less to do with mastery rank because in theory we could, um, if we wanted to, if we wanted to, if we wanted to hardcore rush it, okay, you could build the Vectis, which is a perfectly adequate sniper rifle that requires mastery rank 2. It's a very good weapon. And we could rush it to the point where you would get to the, we would do the absolute minimum stuff we had to do and get you to the story as quickly as possible, and we could do that. It totally could be done.
Hmm.
And you're already at the minimum master rank for those story points, master rank 5. Um, Here's the thing, though. There's no need to rush it.
Yeah, exactly. Um,
I do strongly. There are two story missions that I do strongly suggest that, if at all possible, you try and do as close to back as you can,
mhm.
because um, the events of one lead right into the other, and the second of the two drastically increases your capabilities. But there's no. I mean, we still have plenty of options available to us. So don't get all caught up on that.
Yeah.
It's not a super huge issue.
Just to let you know, therefore, the second dream has not been completed yet, so I haven't
Oh
even.
no, he is
Yeah.
nowhere near the second dream.
Yeah, the fact that I'm still kind of dealing with a man of few words right at the moment, yeah, um, yeah, I still have
Well,
to, um,
the
still,
the man the man of few words quest is not a primary story quest,
hmm
which is to say it's not required for any of the junctions. Um, it is an amusing quest. It is a funny quest, but it is
yeah,
not a primary story quest.
okay. Um, I'm wondering if I should just go ahead. Does the incubator have an automatic stasis in it so that once I mature my crew bro, I can just put it in stasis and not worry about it anymore? Or would
Well,
having it in
okay.
stasis still will it still require stuff from me to keep it alive?
Well, no, that's what stasis is.
Right.
You put the pet in stasis, and it doesn't require maintenance.
Right.
Um, so that's the good news. Um, yes, Ordis will automatically put your pet in stasis at a certain point. That certain point is when your pet's DNA degradation hits critical levels, and it's going to die if Ordis doesn't put it in stasis. Um,
So I can't put
well,
him
no,
in
you can
stasis.
you can choose to put it in stasis at any time.
Okay. And I do have a slot available to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, one thing I would suggest doing, because I actually, hang on a second. Let me go.
I ask because I still have to complete that particular quest line, which requires me to make my pet a mature pet. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
kind of asking about that.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look
Uh,
something up, and I don't.
Far is saying only if you got the upgraded incubator segment, I think you can mature him to complete the Kubrov quest. Yeah. Um, yeah, I know I need to mature him. I'm just kind of curious, the fact that the amount, I don't know what it is, what it takes to kind of maintain them. Crazy's telling me that it does take a little bit to maintain them, kind of aspects. So I'm trying
Well,
I'm trying
so
to lessen the amount of uh, drain on myself right at this point. It doesn't take much, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay, let's see now. Oh, we should do that. Okay, so, well, first and foremost,
I wouldn't worry
so if you
about it. You
go,
can just get another one if it ever ends up dying. That's true. I mean, it's true.
this is technically true. Okay, um, so if you go to the in-game market and you type in DNA, first thing that should pop up are DNA stabilizers, right?
Oh, okay.
And so that requires you have to purchase those and use those. Those are basically pet food. Think of it like that. Those are pet food.
Okay.
Okay, and so you have to use them. You have to purchase it and use it to maintain your pet anytime they are out of stasis. Right
Okay.
now, if I'm not mistaken, the DNA stabilizers currently cost you what 75,000 credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on one second.
You can get a neutral incubator upgrade segment in your Tenno lab in the dojo.
That
Hmm.
that was the thing I was going to suggest because I actually just looked it up. Um, was that's the thing I suggest for new players is there is a segment for your orbiter uh, that you can build, and the recipe comes from your clan dojo.
Okay.
The thing is, there there's a master rank requirement, and I was actually going and looking that up to see what it is, and turns out the master rank requirement for two of the segments that I recommend that people get is master rank 5. So you can go get both of them, and they both come from the Tenno research section of your dojo. The Nutrio incubator upgrade segment and the Arcwing launcher segment, which will allow you to use your Arcwing in the open world, like I do, so you don't have to fly around on that silly hoverboard anymore.
Right, right. I forgot about that. The Arcwing segment.
Yes,
Um,
both of those were. Now here's the other thing: they were
gonna add these to the list here.
yes, um, they're both relatively expensive to build. In that the blueprints cost 15,000 credits apiece, and then the actual build costs 100,000 credits. But hey, you just racked up like 3 million credits.
I can actually do that right at the moment. So,
Yeah. So I'm going to suggest you should go to your dojo, and I'm going to leave
okay.
getting right to your dojo. But go to your dojo and go get those things.
Okay. Sounds good. Um, Thank you, Far, for the suggestions, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was looking into trying to figure out whether or not where to kind of get the Arcwing uh, segment. I'm like going, okay, where can I actually get that? Um, so where can I find these particular upgrades in the dojo? Because it's not in the
The
ten.
Tenno Lab now.
It's in the Tenno
Huh?
lab.
It's in the Tenno Lab.
Okay. Uh,
Anything relating to the orbiter is going to be in the Tenno Lab because The orbiter is Tenno technology.
Okay. So where are the necessary segments here? Okay, Arcwing Launcher Segment Research. That's the one that I need, right?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
that's one of them.
Replicate. Blueprint. Yes. Yay. Okay.
And the other one is
Trainal.
the Nutrio incubator upgrade segment.
Okay. One argon crystal, one incubator power core. Okay.
Yes, you're gonna need some parts.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the argon crystals I've seen before. The incubator power core I have not, though. That's why I'm kind of curious about that. Um,
You can buy the recipe for it from the in-game market. It requires a it's a reusable recipe. It does require an argon crystal, but that's okay. I can help you farm argon crystals.
yeah. Landing craft foundry segment research.
That is for they're actually so in addition to the default landing craft, which is the Lizette, there are three other landing craft. Was it the Mantis, the Scimitar, and I forget what the third one is. Um, and that's the segment that allows you to build them and their parts. At this point, I wouldn't worry about it, but if you wanted to pick up a copy of the blueprint just so that you don't forget that it exists later, I wouldn't have too much of a problem with that either. But don't sweat needing to build it. I still only have the Lizette landing craft, in part because I haven't really gone super looking for it,
Mm-hmm.
and also there's an in-game practical effect to these. Aside from the fashion, there is an in-game practical effect to each of these landing craft, but the Lizette is by far the most useful because you can call down Ortis help, which involves the landing craft will
Right.
fly by and do something,
Right.
and the others do things like drop a healing platform or drop a turret that shoots everything in the area around you. The Lizette, on the other hand, hacks every door on the level and says open,
Right.
which is
Okay.
by
So
far the most useful.
right. Okay. So we have the Gravimag research here, which looks like it's something that, well, obviously I can't build right away kind of aspect, but it looks like something I'll probably need, it'd be good to have on hand in the future. So I'll go ahead and add that research
Um,
in.
I was to say the Gravimag research is the Gravimag is what allows you to use Arcwing guns in atmosphere. However, you cannot attach a Gravimag to an Arcwing gun until after you have done a section of the story, the Fortuna storyline, and you have to have maximum Fortuna rep to even get access to that part of the story.
Yeah.
So, and it is not a reusable blueprint. You have to build a new one each and every time you want to add it to an arc gun. So at the moment, I wouldn't worry about it, and I
Right.
wouldn't spend the credits on it.
Well, like I said, um, I'm just getting the recipe. That's all. Because I'm looking at the systems required to even consider building one, which obviously
Right.
I don't even have the Arcwing really working for me right at this point in time. But I'm just looking at the systems. I'm like, oh, gyromag systems, Atmos systems, propeller systems, all of which I've never actually seen before. So the likelihood of me actually getting to that point in yeah, within the next couple of weeks. Probably not going to happen. So, so Okay. Um, is there anything else that I should probably maybe like look around for or do here while I'm here? Or shall I just kind of leave?
Um,
And I'm kind of thinking about it a little bit.
I'm trying to think. Um,
Vision mass research. Yeah, doesn't really look like it.
um, I don't think there's anything you really need right at the moment because all of there are some really good weapons that come from the various dojo labs, but
Mm-hmm.
all of them I think are higher master rank than you currently are. Um,
Feed run research. Hmm. Oh, okay. Right. The Helios.
oh, yes, you should get a copy of that blueprint, and we should keep an eye out for field drawn.
Well, there's the um, field run researched blueprint. I can, I guess, construct my own.
You can. You need 10 of them.
Yeah, and I have 150, so I mean, it's not like I have any lacking on that right at the moment.
Well, I mean, if you've got the materials and you take the time, field run takes 12 hours.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you can definitely get that together. Um,
Well, I mean, the Helios requires 10.
yes.
Um, oof. Don't have the plastides nor the salvage to handle that. But everything else I got. But let's go ahead and get the blueprint at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's four labs that they have available here. Is there like additional labs that I don't really know about? Or
Yeah. What is the name of that? Hang on a second. Let me go look in my clan. Because the the we're going to be going and doing vault runs and let's see here. How do it here? No, they moved it again. Okay. And the keys are in a location that is um really kind of dumb. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay. Because we're looking for. Let's see here. Okay. Chem lab or the Grenier lab. Energy
observatory?
lab or the Corpus lab. Uh, Tenno lab. That reminds me, I need to.
I can access the arsenal here. Okay. Um, Main hub. Use.
If there is a lab that says rails, it says solar rails, that's the one. But if not, no, available. Yeah, the Orokin lab. Okay. Because um, the there are you're looking for the Orokin, and most most clans have a teleport that'll move you around to various places.
Yeah, I used it. But I'm seeing a
Okay.
lot of red screens around here. Um, doesn't look like I'm seeing any options available here. Or anything that is popping up for me. So, is it something?
Because
Is it something that is kind of restricted based off of?
not as far as I know. Now, if whatever it is red, um that's probably because that means you don't have access to the necessary level of clearance to add a room, which means there's nothing behind those doors.
Well, no, no. I'm actually in the room itself. It's just I'm seeing these panels here are red. Normally, I see like there's an option here for room options, for example, and I walk up to it, I activate, and blah blah blah. Um, but there's like this panel right here, for example, that is completely red. There's no option to even select from it. Um, but yet at the same time, I go up here and I see research solar rail as an option.
Oh, okay. Well,
Construct solar rail?
yeah, and when you click on Research Solar Rail, it won't let you.
Well, I can research solar rail.
You need to go to Research Solar Rail, click on that, and then that's what we're looking for is the dragon keys. You want to get those for the Bleeding Dragon Key, the Decaying Dragon Key, the Extinguished Dragon Key, and the Hobble Dragon Key. You want to grab one of each of those recipes.
Hmm.
They're inexpensive in terms of research costs. As near as I can tell, the reason that it's red on yours, I think is just an aesthetic choice of your clan. I think
Oh,
they colored it red.
okay.
But yeah, those are reusable blueprints. You want one of each.
Okay.
At this point, I'm going to be when we do the runs, I'm going to be carrying all of the dragon keys, because I have a way to do it that will not unduly compromise the mission.
Right.
Um,
Clan affinity. Not started.
yeah.
Wolf.
Ignore the rest of those things. They don't matter.
Okay.
They're for a system that is no longer in.
There are four systems that no longer matter. You're saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Well, because there was a system that predates my predates my seriously playing, that involved clans competing with each other. Um, and I'm not sure exactly how it worked, but it was the dark sector system, um, and it hasn't been a thing for a while now. So
All right.
I
Researcher.
appreciate the way they have that laid out because it's very. Oh, I'm watching your stream right now. I appreciate the way that they have the transport system laid out because it's very straightforward. It says, yeah, go here to you know this is this lab, this is this lab. They have a transporter in each room. The clan I'm currently a part of took a slightly different tack in that all of the research labs are off of the same hallway, and they just have one transporter that takes you to that hallway, and then you go find the lab that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, your clan is really fond of the color red, though.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of their motif. It looks like. Plus, if I remember correctly, um, what is his name again? Um, Hold on. Right lie. That's his name. I gotta remember his name. I'm very bad at names, unfortunately. Um, when when I was kind of considering the syndicates kind of thing, he was kind of suggesting that I kind of lean more towards um, the what is it um, the red what is it called?
Red Veil.
Yeah, yeah. As one of the syndicates that I really need to kind of link up with. And I was like going, well, yeah, I'm not all that interested in the red veil. So, okay. Um, it's looking like I've pretty much gotten everything that I kind of need to get from the dojo for now. Um, so, uh,
Yep.
thank you, Phoenix, once again for allowing me to kind of stick with you and you know, uh, allow me to actually access these blueprints. um, if they're watching now, I appreciate it. Um, let's see. Um, so let's go ahead and get out of the dojo here so we can move on to the other tasks. Um, yeah, one of the dojo that I'm with also has a unique Discord associated with them as well, so that's also helpful from time
Yeah.
to time, especially if you're in need for assistance on any particular task or whatnot. Um, okay, so let's go. Okay, so I got the Arcwing segment and Neutrino Incubators segment there.
Yes.
Um, oh, I closed out my notepad here. Um,
Well, that was a mistake.
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, I have this list here. It's just kind of hard for me to kind of remove already made statements. So, okay,
Yep.
let's go ahead. Wait, where can I get? Ah, there it is. Lunch. Launch wing launcher segment. Bam. Gets that
Yes,
started.
it requires planes of Eidolon resources, which you may or may not have. If you do, build it ASAP. If you don't,
Yeah. So that's gonna be 12 hours to build that, so I won't be able to actually access it until next week. But hey, it's working. So or working on it now. So let's see what else. Um, do I have to build the neutrino incubator segment here in the foundry as well?
yes. Pretty
Yes.
much everything has to be built in the foundry.
Right. Ooh, okay. It's gonna be a while for me to build it though
Oh
because
yeah.
I just lost, and I don't have any oxium at all for it. 1200. Um, what were you saying about the power core again? Where?
Oh, you get the recipe from the uh, you get the recipe from from the in-game market. Wow, my brain is not a brain right at the moment.
Your brain isn't a brain. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, you get the recipe for the power core from the in-game market. It's reusable. The power core itself requires an argon crystal, and then of course the upgrade segment requires an argon crystal. So I see argon crystal farming in our future.
It definitely feels that way. Alright, so let me look at. Yep, yep, that is also a thing. Okay. Um. Okay, so let me go ahead and add that to the list here. Number 11 there. Argon crystal farming. Yay. Okay. So, what what do you feel like doing right at the moment here? What do you think there? What do you think I should probably kind of work on? Shall we try to do the quest line and clear that out of the way so that I can.
Well, I'd like to get the night waves stuff out of the way. So,
Sounds good.
um,
That's fine. Um, um, let's see. So we're
What's on your
looking at
mind,
the
Lucas?
three ragers in a row without letting the enemy score and working derelicts, pretty much.
yeah.
Okay. I think I actually have a key already for one of the derelicts. Is it a specific derelict for Vault, or does it really matter which one you go to? Is it like a specific node on the Orkin derelict that you have to go to for this particular
No,
mission?
each node has its
Yeah.
own. Every except for the assassination, I think it is. Every node in um, every node in the derelict has Orokin vaults. I'm gonna get ready over here. However, when we're doing vault hunting, um, we generally do capture because that's the easiest node.
Right, and I believe I actually have um, a key for one of them already made. I think. Where do I find that again? Not under resources, right? Yeah. Keys. Orokin Derelict capture. No, that's right. No, this is the blueprint. Here's the key. Okay. So yeah, I do have a key already made for the capture. So
Okay.
I just have no idea on how to use it.
Well, basically, what it does is it gives you have to have the key built in order to actually go to the node.
Gotcha. Okay. Um,
Um,
but wait a second. Can I actually access it? I guess I can access it at any time, I guess, right? Oop.
yeah, I just sent you an invite.
Yeah, I'm accepting.
And I'm trying to see if some players I know want to come with us. I got one person who wants to come on the vault runs at the very least. Well, okay.
Okay, shall I check with my clan and see if they're interested?
Sure.
Okay. Is there anything that I should pretty much say here? Like
We're
anyone looking for
we're
vault runs?
well, in particular, that we're doing the Nightwave. We're doing the Nightwave vault runs, and we got room for one. So
Room for one more for Nightwave vault runs. Anyone interested? Are you able to add them if I like maybe tell you their particular name? Like if some
I can invite them to the group. Yeah.
okay. Um Blue Dell I'm assuming is the one that you
Yeah.
mentioned. Is he part of your clan as well or just someone
He's
that you
part
met?
of the. He's part of a circle of people who helped me out when I started playing seriously.
Okay. Um well here's a name for you. Dong Lord 666.
Was that Dawn or Dong?
Dong. Here, let me type it. Dong Lord 666. Uh, Dong, uh, Maurith should be sending you an invite.
Yep, there we go.
There we go. Okay. Okay, so what kind of Warframe are we kind of looking at here? Shall I just continue with my Prime here, or shall I switch over to one of the others that, um, like Rhino Volt? What do you recommend?
I okay. Um, Capture targets are generally invulnerable to Warframe powers. I'm not sure if that applies to Mesa's Peacemakers though. So to a certain extent, what Warframe you bring is almost irrelevant. Um, Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to go to the map. You guys are going to capture the target, and then you're going to spread out and look for the vault door, which should be easy to find, even though you don't know what it looks like, because it'll really stand out versus the landscape.
Okay.
Um, and and once we find the door, you hit the G button to mark it, and then I will come and unlock it. I'm going to be carrying all the keys because I'm going to be playing Limbo, and Limbo doesn't care.
Okay.
I jump into the rift and I am invulnerable. So because the keys to the door each have a debuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
One of them makes you slow. One of them cuts your damage by like 90%.
Okay.
One of them cuts your shields by like 90%, and one of them cuts your health by like 90%.
Okay. Well, we need to hurry this along because I'm sure that they're probably kind of waiting for us a little bit. So feel free to kind of start this up. I feel like I'm ready to go for the most part. So
Okay, well, I've queued up the mission, so the first thing the priority is capture the target first, and then spread out and look for the door.
okay. Um, you're saying that it's unique and easy to see. Is it like a unique color, or is it just kind of
Well, so we're going to the Orokin Derelict where everything is overgrown by the infestation,
right?
except for the Orokin Derelict door. Also, you can, I think if you Google um, Orokin Vault door, it'll give you an image of what the.
Well, the problem is trying to actually Google at the same time I'm streaming. That's the problem that I have right at the moment. Um, let me see. Let me use my phone here real quick. So let's see. Uh,
Or
Orokin
here.
Vault door.
I posted a link in the Warframe channel.
Oh, okay. I see it. I looked it up on my phone, so no worries. Okay, that's definitely a unique door. That's for sure.
Yeah, it stands out against the landscape.
Okay. Your bud's taking a little bit of time there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Okay, we're good there. Hmm. Let's see. Cold range. Um, Trying to think of what I can probably add to my Atmos. Um, Gunslinger?
Um. Yeah.
I mean, I have Hornet Strike, Deep Freeze, and Ruinous Extension right at the moment. I can take off Ruinous Extension pretty easily. Um,
Yeah.
actually, actually, I could probably
Um.
take off Ruinous and put in Pathogen rounds. So that will.
Well. Okay. So we're going to the derelict.
Mm-hmm.
So which it means mostly we're going to be fighting infested, and
Mm-hmm.
infested are vulnerable to heat damage. So you actually want to double down on the heat damage of
Would blast work? Meaning, uh, go heat and cold? Or,
Um,
or shall I just kind of take off cold and just leave heat
well,
in
I
there?
mean, so blast is okay. The big advantage of blast damage um is that it causes knockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good for crowd control. It doesn't do. It's not a damage type that a lot of people are vulnerable to,
Right.
or that a lot of enemies are vulnerable to. But it is a damage type. It is a damage type that is good for crowd control, and then also on melee weapons, it's really good for condition overload. But we are not talking. We're talking about the Atomos, not a melee weapon, so
Right.
we're not doing condition overload. Also, you don't have condition overload, but
Uh, it's all good. I'm gonna go throw a load of laundry and dry real quick back into. Okay. So I mean they're all cool. So that's good, man. That's good.
yeah.
I mean I was kind of afraid that me putting in that little request saying hey anyone kind of want to join they'd be like okay let's go kind of aspect and they get kind of pissed off with.
In general, I have found that um, in general, I have found that the Warframe community is very friendly and very chill.
Okay.
This is not to say you don't run into the occasional jerk, but they tend to be the exception rather than the rule.
Right. Um, okay, well, I'll just keep on looking at what mods I can kind of add into this. Um, let's see. Uh, I mean, we're going into infested, but I don't really know if I really want to add the expel infested in there. um,
Not currently.
yeah.
Um, so there's a big old explanation for why the uh, the faction specific mods are they're in a weird place in the game because mathematically they're fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Practically, almost nobody ever uses them.
Right. Huh. Auger Pact. It adds additional damage,
Yep, this would
and
be an excellent. This would be an excellent. You basically you either want to add what is it, heated charge, which adds more heat damage because that's basically more since the weapon is heat innately.
mm-hmm.
That's basically more just straight up damage.
Right.
Um, or you can add something like Augur Pact, which adds more base damage.
Right. Okay. Guess I'll add some quick draw on there as well, just to speed up the reload process.
Not like the reload on that's real long.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. 9 points available in melee. Hmm. Guess I guess I can add another onto reach. Let's go ahead and take these off for now. Let's see. Add heat in there. Um, hmm, I guess we can add Oregon Shatter. Let's see. Anything else that I can probably do? Guess we can add some True Steel in that too. Okay, and then I'll just bump up the mods here a little bit. Add a point and add a rank and reach here. There we go. Does it? You mentioned that I should probably try to keep everything fairly even instead of odd, but is it a good policy to try to you know, if you have the room, max out these mods?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like for
The
like
main reason I suggest that is if you have polarities that match, it cuts it by 50% round up.
right, but
So it all depends on what all you have.
if
It also depends on
it's
how
odd,
much.
it's adds that extra one in there. That's why I'm, you know, is it worthwhile to kind of have that from time to time?
Well, I mean, so obviously, eventually, you want to have the mods out. I'm just talking about in relation to what you have available. Basically, always keep in mind space you have on the weapon in question.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I'm just okay. So just to kind of show where I'm at right now. So I currently have 6 capacity on my weapon. I currently have pressure point, reach, molten impact, organ shatter, and true steel. And I could add basically 2 points into both pressure point and reach, and it would still kind of work. Oop, we got chat message here. Um, okay, Dong is ready. You're checking to see I'm blue. Okay. Um, or is it probably just worthwhile to basically bump up molten impact because of the damage?
I would actually say um, that you want to look at bumping up. Well, okay, so the the Cronus as a weapon is not
I,
particularly fantastic,
I know.
but in general, at this point, I would say you want to start ranking up your critical mods and your elemental damage mods.
Okay.
So look at doing that, and instead of adding the last point on reach or pressure point.
Okay, that's 4 extra points there. Let's see. So we just do 2 points here, and that should be good.
Ah, there we go.
Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't cause me any kind of problems with the fact that I was in my arsenal while we're when he did that.
It shouldn't.
Hopefully not. We wolfing down a bullet cat is hard.
Literally found the door right here. Okay,
Wait, what?
so
Unlocked an
now
Orokin
we just
vault.
need the
It's
target.
clean. You have the vault
Okay.
artifact. Let's go.
Because we do
Uh,
Looks like some
actually have to
corrupted
do the
stay
capture
behind to
portion of
guard
the
the
mission.
artifact. It must be valuable. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Target located. Bring them in.
no, no. What the heck?
If you're looking for the
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction plant. Well done.
alrighty
Oh.
then, I will just head to extract.
Wow. Okay.
When you got
So,
a team that knows what they're doing,
and the fact that we already found the door.
yeah,
Okay.
we got lucky with it being right there. But yes, this is roughly how an
Oh.
run goes.
Okay. I want to try to get to whatever is up there. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's get back to extraction here. Oh. Oop. I went the wrong way.
It happens.
Wait. I went... Why is it back this way? Ow. What the... Really? Okay. Boy, I'm just messing up all over the place. Okay, where am I going here? Down. Okay. Oh, wrong way again. Ah, gosh. Well, you guys are leaving without me. Goodbye, guys. Okay, man. Yep.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at
Hey,
base.
heavy
Your
caliber.
part is
That's
done
not one of
here,
the ones we
Tenno.
most wanted, but it's a perfectly good and serviceable mod, and definitely worth picking. So that was good. That was a good game.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Doing this again because we have 3 of these to do.
Yes, I need to build more keys. So
It's that time again, dreamers.
fortunately, they have a fast build time.
Yeah.
I also like to be over prepared.
Okay. Is it something that I could probably do, maybe, or?
Well, no, I have to build them because I'm the one carrying them. Well, okay, so you could build the capture key,
Right.
and then you would queue the mission. Um, but I have to build the dragon key because I'm the one carrying them.
Okay, and because of the fact that they weigh you down and stuff like that, Uh, yeah, shields are greatly reduced. Speed is greatly reduced. Do you have to have all four in order to open up a vault door?
So each door only takes one, but since you don't know what key the door is going to take when you start the mission, you have to bring all four.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, so the way it used to work was you needed a group of four. Okay. You needed a group of four because each person could only carry one key. Um, then I don't know, about 6 months ago, they changed it so that they changed and can all four keys. It was actually a glitch, but they liked it and they left it that
Mm-hmm.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
And since then, I have become
You found a target. Capture them
a
quickly
master
before they
at
escape.
just carrying all four keys because I
Oh,
like
darn it.
playing Limbo, and Limbo is the perfect key carrier. Him allows him to be functionally
We
invulnerable.
cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
I can't. I can't shoot him. I can't shoot him with the peacemaker.
Okay, then he's immune to that. Then they are immune to
Mission
peacemakers.
complete.
Then
The
use your
captive
hack.
has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood.
Okay, so we
Fight if
we
you want it to go
so
away.
we need to find where the door is. Blue is looking for the juggernaut, apparently. So we're looking for the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll look in the direction of um, the extraction. Maybe I can find it over there.
Well, so if you hold down the
I
M
am no
button,
longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
it'll bring up a larger map.
Okay. Is it
And you can use that to figure out to kind of where you are, where you to systematically search for the door that we're.
okay? Well, I mean, I haven't seen it before, and I don't really know the map very well. Ooh, jeez, get out of there. Um, so, okay. I haven't,
Well, what I mean is keep track of where you've been because the map fills in as you move. So if a section of the map has been filled in and you haven't found the door
gotcha.
there,
Oh, okay. It looks like one of the other guys is kind of that way. Oh, okay, that's a blocked off passage. With it kind of looking like I'm seeing a lot of... Am I getting hurt by walking over some of the areas here, or like...
um, well, some of the enemies splatter stuff on the ground that will do damage if you go.
Okay, have we found the vault already, or found the vault door?
Not so far. Ooh, summer court. I always like to mark those for the convenience of my fellow players. Sometimes you get lucky and you find the thing real easy. Sometimes. So there are lots of places that the door could be. And there have been a few times where I have gone. Already been this way. My bad. Um, there, I remember there have been a couple of times where I've searched the whole map and the door was literally right next to extraction. So it was literally the last place we went because that's where searched everywhere. Ah, found it.
Can you mark it?
You've opened an Orokin vault. It appears unaffected by the infestation. You have the vault artifact. Let's go. It appears that you've triggered security. The corrupted are here.
The corrupted are here. Okay, that sounds fun. Oh, I missed that little viewing resource thing that you marked up. Oh boy. Oh well, that's... I don't know where it's at. Oh well.
Where was that?
That one thing that you kind of marked
Oh,
the...
well, I was just marking where the doorway was because you said you wanted me to mark. But the
Okay.
thing is,
I did...
the way that
I didn't know that it removes, previous marks as well, or at least, um, oof, that's a lot of equipment there. Um, so, where, that's weird. A little graphical glitch there. Um, that one little, the marking that you kind of put on the ground saying, hey, you help out other players. I don't know where that is in reference to where I'm currently at right now, but I mean, as it is anyway. Oh well.
Complete. The captive has been escorted to the
hey,
extraction
transient
point.
fortitude.
Well
There
done.
we go. That is one of the main
The main mods for Mesa.
the main corrupted mods. Period.
Okay.
Is transient fortitude. Obviously.
Okay. Shall I?
Obviously, you need transient fortitude because you don't already have it. For me, transient that's an easy 20 plat get
Okay.
for selling it.
Shall I go ahead and select the Derelict capture?
Sure.
Okay. Have it ready on hand kind of aspect so that No one has to worry about building their own keys kind of thing. So I gotta contribute in some way to this darn adventure. It doesn't feel like I'm doing crap right at the moment. But then again, uh, you guys are the more experienced ones.
Yeah. Well, apparently Blue didn't even know the doors looked like before either. He's just better at the map exploration.
Yeah.
All right. So I sent him the same link I sent you, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that is a face."
Everybody with all their fancy colored ships and all that, and here I am with a beginner.
You can color your ship.
Once I have the um, necessary colors. Oh, he found it already?
Pristine Orokin vault.
It was literally at the beginning
They've
again.
got it. Something is different about this artifact. Target
So now you
located.
guys just need to go
Oh.
pop the capture target,
It
and
appears that
we'll
you've triggered
extract.
security. The corrupted are here.
Well, trying to anyway.
They know we're here. Track them down quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, watch out.
Excellent work.
They're
We'll
called
interrogate
death
the
lasers.
captive back at base.
Yeah.
Your part is done here.
Okay, so
Actually,
we're all done. We can leave.
yep, we're heading straight for extraction. I mean, if you want to, collect some read along the way, that's cool and all. But, excuse me.
Let me
Well,
s-
I'm pretty much heading right for extraction.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can actually find my way through this maze. Oh, that way.
Oh,
Okay.
this was a really short level. Extraction is really close. So everything was nice and compact on this level.
Oh, it's up there. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Whee! Oh, nope, that way. There you guys go. Don't have to wait any longer.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is
For
done
air
here.
momentum.
Now.
That one is not particularly valuable.
Okay.
Fire rate on shotguns is not generally that cared for, and especially not in relation to. Generally, the reason you're using a shotgun is because you want to provide the enemy with a face full of the highest damage you can manage.
Right.
So.
Speaking of, maybe I should, after we get done with these four, I mean, I know the heck is a decent weapon, and I will hold on to it, but maybe I should try to see about looking for a different weapon to kind of get some more points.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say.
I have
The heck is.
I have both the primary and my melee maxed out right at the moment, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah, you can look around for some MR fodder weapons to make. You did both of the Bratton, uh, the Mark I Paris, and both of the Struns, right?
I think I only did the Mark One strung. I haven't done the regular strung yet. I think I had a mastery lock on that one, or maybe, or at least maybe.
Or
Did,
could Could have been you just didn't have any money. It's also a
Mm,
possibility.
maybe. Um, does it? It doesn't really show you which ones that you've maxed out on the purchase screen here.
Well,
Um,
okay, so I'm going to cue the mission.
right.
Um, there is a little symbol. So if you go and you look at the Mark One Strun, there's a little symbol that kind of looks like
Like a
you ever
star?
seen what or
No,
well, it looks like a laurel from.
I'm not seeing it. I know I did the strun, but let me back out for now, and I'll let's get this mission on the road.
Okay.
It's not on the market. That's why I'm kind of confused. So, or it's not really showing anything in the market. So I don't know. Oop,
You are
hello.
here on a capture mission.
Hmm.
You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Okay. What?
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
Okay. He's capturing him right at the moment. So,
Okay.
uh,
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
okay. Blue Delta's going this way.
It will only attack when it senses high
Okay. Let me
concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
let me see if I can find that doorway. I think I'm going back the way we came. Oh, is that the Juggernaut? Because I think I just tried to shoot it and wait, reach the door before it ends.
Yeah, somebody found a challenge. Found an Orokin challenge room.
Oh, okay.
The Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
To say, I don't think you found the Juggernaut. They provoked the Juggernaut.
Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't sure. It looked interesting, I should say. So that's why I was kind of curious.
That
Um,
said, if to deal with the Juggernaut, it's made.
what's that?
If anybody keyed up to deal with the Juggernaut, it's Mesa. Put lots of bullets into the enemy.
Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of it. This little mark I made for it. So, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky and the door is right there. Sometimes gotta go looking for it.
Yeah. I think I just went back the same way that I've. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here and see what's over here. Oh, looks like it sounds like based off of everybody's kind of been here already. All right. Let's see. see, we're gonna go this way here, and we'll check out whether or not we need to go up here.
Well, I found extraction.
Not exactly what we need, obviously, but
Nope.
I have not.
Okay, we definitely missed something. Oh, hello. Because it's here. There is always. It was probably back in here then that I missed something. Because there is a vault on every one of the somewhere.
Missed that. No, I just went down there. Needle and a haystack.
Does your back brain feel that reptile tickle of reward? Do you see that bobbing light
Okay.
floating through the marsh of what is to
Not
come?
sure what that's all about.
More and more and more.
There is an enemy. There
into that sweet
enemies of a type that when you kill them, they earn you Nightwave rep, and we killed them. And so Nora decided to chime in with one of her pithy lines.
Uh-huh. Okay. What's over here? It doesn't look like much of anything right at this time. Okay, it's looking like you guys have kind of already been in this particular area already.
Well, just because we've been there doesn't mean search again, because at this point we are very much going back over territory we've already been. We still haven't found the door, but it's here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. You guys haven't been here yet. Or at least... No, it looks like you guys have. Just haven't... You guys didn't blow out the trap lasers. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it there. Let's see, can I just... The likelihood of actually kind of getting up there is going to be difficult. Oh, that's actually blocked. Nice, okay. I've already kind of been this way there, Miller. Oh. I didn't find it.
Okay.
You just ran right past.
Normally in one of these rooms, but I mean at this point I'm kind of searching everywhere.
Yeah, he kind of ran right past me, so I was like going, huh, okay, I'll let you know what's going on. So you didn't have to kind of worry about it. Might as well gather up some other resources. Oh, nope, don't want it. Don't want that. Volatile Orokin container. Yeah, probably not. Let's see.
Yeah, you don't really need a thing to explode in your face.
Yeah. Okay, that's nothing. What's up there? Okay. Oh, it's just another way into the room. Okay. Fine, sure. Be that way.
Nope.
Territorial aggression, huh? Okay. Interesting that we haven't found it yet. That everybody hasn't found it yet.
Yeah?
The problem with this map is that it's so kind of convoluted a little bit that it's hard for me to kind of judge, you know, which one, uh, you know, what's been kind of explored up and down kind of aspect. So,
Yeah.
I don't really see anything down there.
Nope.
Already been there.
Oh, somebody find it?
Someone marked something. Oh wait, no, is that the wait, the mark is gone.
Yeah.
This map being always constantly in front of my eyes is not exactly helping me all that much. This is weird. I'm seeing a symbol over here on the map, but I can't seem to get to it. It looks like it's one of those symbols for the
Soma cord?
cyan.
Oh.
Found it.
Ah, somebody found it.
All right. On my way. Or shall I just go to extraction?
I was just saying,
I mean, I know that you have to get to it, but
You've opened an Orokin vault. It appears unaffected by the infestation.
I'm just kind of curious as to what it's looking like, so that's why I'm kind of curious.
You've got it. Something is different about this artifact. It appears that you've triggered security. The corrupted are here.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Let's go and collect this over here. Wait, where is it? There it is. Oh, fell down a hole. Alright. Right. That's indicating up, but yeah, whatever.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at
and
base.
another
Your
heavy
part is
caliber,
done
which you
here,
can sell.
Alright, well. I really felt like I did nothing on that, but oh well. Thank you for bringing me along.
Man, on that last one, we kind of all felt like we didn't do it.
Well, I mean, I didn't do a single damn thing on any of them. That's the problem. I was like, oh, what? Wait, why? But okay, no worries. Um, okay, so, um, I'm always down for the index challenge. I'll switch over to Rhino for the points.
Alright, we are going to take these.
Okay, so primary weapons. Mark 1 strong. I'm looking in the market right at the moment, and I don't see any kind of Laurel kind of icon on here.
Okay, so if you've mastered the thing, so like if you look at the heck, right? When you mouse over the blueprint on the line where it says 25,000 credits, and then it says Master Rank 4, and then to the right of it, there should be a little green symbol.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so I have the Strun with the Laurel, but I don't have the MK1 Strun with the Laurel. So, yeah. It would be nice if they kind of just showed that little symbol, you know, just on the, the screen, like right next to the master rank required. Just have that little right there, so you don't have to
People
worry
have been
about it.
asking for that. People have been asking for that forever.
Yeah, no worries.
Forever. You might want to see if anybody else in your clan wants to come for the index.
Okay, I'll check out.
If not, we can hit up recruit chat.
Alright. Room for Nightwave. Index challenge. Room for.
Yep. And I just hit rank 39 with the Nightwave.
Anyone interested? Anyone want to grind out Valkyr Prime with me? I just need her neurooptics and chassis.
Alright, let's see here.
Let's see. Can I invite someone in directly?
Probably. I believe so. Should be slash. See here. You hit the plus key. You go to clan. You find their name.
There we go. Joined.
Sweet. All right.
I didn't think that I could actually invite them into the squad when I'm not technically the leader of said squad, so. Let's see, let's look at blueprints only. Burston. MR fodder?
Yes, MR fodder. It's actually for early MR. It's not a terrible weapon. It requires nanospores. It's hard to build at the low MRs. Okay, we're gonna do the low risk investment because it's.
Okay. Well, I just built the blueprint, or got the blueprint. Let me quickly build the primary here, Or let me
Or
just...
they set it to build any. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it can take. What is it? It's either 12 or 24 hours. I forget what.
It's 12. So, okay.
Burston was so long ago.
Okay, so we got Gara, Mesa, and someone else on our team. It looks like I might be the only one that's set up to just be a point collector. Maybe?
Well, Excalibur is not bad, and Cora is actually a really good point runner because she is the only Warframe that gets to bring vacuum into. Right, I forgot about that. Damn, I really made a boo boo, but that's okay.
Oh, wait. I need some energy. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Yeah, they can't get in.
Do I need to worry about the...
You shouldn't.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you kill anything there, then let me know.
Say, if I need help, I'll let you know. But
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a problem.
Wait, someone already turned in? Oh. Ouch. I don't know what's going on, but I can barely see anything. It is like super dark in here right at the moment. Let's see. Why does it feel like there's a single point right there, but alright, on my way. Unless it's already been collected.
Somebody else got him.
Okay. And we got some more coming in. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no, there's a point right there.
I got it.
Sweet. Okay. Go ahead and reload while I have some free time.
Can't really. I can't really do any kind of I can't really do any kind of abilities, so it's like, you know, otherwise I'd use my 4, but oh.
To lure them here, you can. I'm using the highest damage weapon in the entire game.
I'll see what I can do. But it looks like they're
I saw you run right over that index point, and yet it is still there.
I don't see anything.
Oh yeah, no, that was a comment not to pick it up. There was a comment that the game is being weird. Because you literally ran right over the thing, so you should have picked it up. You've now run right over it twice. You should have picked it up, but and then Blue ran over it and picked it up. So who the hell knows?
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. You ain't coming. Okay. I just need 5 more points.
Hi there, buddy. You can crawl right the hell off.
Ow, 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 ow.
I mean, literally, they can't get in him.
I'm just trying to find...
Okay, we got less than 20. We got 20.
Oh, damn it. I died. God damn it.
Somebody. Okay, good. I was about to be real annoyed.
I come in your way with one.
What the hell? Ah.
What's up?
We're gonna have to evacuate this. There was a gap at the bottom of my shield, and they got in. So.
Oh.
What the hell is shooting at?
Oh. I can't get any kind of points. I can't kill these guys at all. So it's like, I don't know. Oh, waypoint. I'm away. Okay, so we're going to escape.
Yeah, we're gonna leave. Apparently we ran out of time, but we got the victory. That was really weird and annoying.
Yeah.
Alright. I need to go over to this one. Okay, so that's the first thing I need to change. And then the second thing I need to change is this. I want to make sure this is correct. Radiation, yeah, okay, we're good.
Also, Limbo might be better than Gara.
I mean, technically, we still made a profit on that.
Yeah.
I was just say, since we only need 50 points around, you might it might be more efficient to bank it over at anything over 10.
Well, that's the thing, you know. I was looking at my points and I'm like, going, I'm not really getting anything. For the longest time, I had like 3 points and I wasn't getting any more than that. So I was like, you know, so
No.
it
No. There we go. No gap at the bottom.
Ow, ow, hey, leave me alone. Hey. Nope, got another one. That guy's annoying. Trying to get him to kind of come on in, and it's like, there we go. 4 points. Okay. Alright, I got 6. I'm gonna go turn in.
Okay.
At least I got some amount of bonus. Setting off all the traps along the way. There we go. Oh. One's coming in. There we go.
Yeah. He can't get through my glass wall.
Here comes one. Can't really... Oh, there it is. Wait. There we go. What is up with this map being super dark in this area?
I don't know, but there's a reason why a lot of people.
Okay. I got 5 points. I'm turning it in. There we go. I mean, if you guys don't really care about me storing up to 15, then I might as well go ahead and turn in what I get when I can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shooting at my teammates.
Well, fortunately, unless you get radiation proc, there is no friendly fire in this game. So.
Okay, there's one on the other side of the tunnel door there, so should be coming in fairly soon, I think.
What, this tunnel?
Yeah, you were you were there. I don't know if it... Yeah, someone else got him. No worries. Nope, not today, they're trapped. Not today, they're trapped. Oh.
Yeah, somebody decided they
Oh,
wanted in. I denied their access. Forcefully.
I had a couple that were giving me some problems over here, and it's like, well, come here, guys.
Yeah, somebody was kind enough to bring enemy radar, so I have an idea when bad guys are coming towards us. Ooh, goodness. So many points.
What's up?
Somebody was kind enough to bring enemy radar, so I have...
Nope. Okay.
Yep, we're
Staying
going
in.
Come here, you.
Ah, come on, man. It's like if you can kill these guys, then go on the other side, damn it. Come here, guy. This way. Alright, where's the other one? There he is. Ooh, slow down. Okay. Okay. I only got 4 points for it at the moment, otherwise I'd turn in.
Too much.
Trying to lead guys down into your area there, Crazy, but these guys keep on, like, you know,
It is
hanging
what it is.
hanging around this area, and it's like, well, damn it. Go to the other side of the arena,
Yeah,
damn it.
that's because they know if they come anywhere near me, death follows.
True, but, you know, at the same time, it looks like they can kind of take care of these guys themselves as well, so it's like, okay, well. Hey, I got another point. Come on. This way, guys. This way. No, don't kill them. Oh. Morrowind.
Don't worry about it. I do not feel like you need to lead them over here just to make me feel more entertained.
No, I'm not.
I knew going in that my job was to defend the goal, and that was
No, that's not the purpose of what I'm trying to do. The purpose is I'm trying to collect points, right? That's all I'm doing.
Right.
Okay? I'm useless out there without someone killing them for me. And these my teammates, you know, Matterwind and Blue, are killing them. You're the only one that's killing and leaving the points. So
right.
you're the only one that's supporting me right at this point in time. I'm useless if I don't bring people to you. That's the point of this. You know, it's not a matter of I'm thinking that you're bored. No, I know that, you know, this is the kind of situation that you put yourself in. I get that, okay? I can't kill these guys myself. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, I'm gonna go turn in real quick. Because I need
Wow.
to get
Okay.
my shields back. What?
I've never had them break through my shields like that. They got right in.
God damn it. Alright, well.
Investors, are you down on the index? There's only one answer. Invest more credit. The void rewards fate. Broker down. Capitalization. Index points up for
Trying to bring some to you. Well, I tried. That one... Oh. That one's down, okay. Okay. We got that guy right there.
Yeah, combat because they scored 1 point.
And they scored some more points, but it doesn't really matter all that much. They went through the hole in the center.
Well, go score. We just need 3 points, and then we'll.
I can't. I don't have any points. Like I said, I'm pretty much useless.
I got 1 point floating around me, so I'll go.
Oh. Alright, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, let me turn this in. Alright. Hey, at least I got some points this time.
My pupil,
Alright.
the next summit awaits.
Swapping over to Limbo
Are
Prime.
you ready to make the climb?
Celeste or Blueprint? Okay.
And
What the heck is the Celesta?
Hey Jim,
Hey, Sean.
and
just wanted to tell you a quick piece of news.
Is it possible to wait, or?
Sure, I'll tell you later.
Okay. Yeah, just another hour, and I'll be ready to go.
Alright.
Thanks, man.
okay. Take that off for the moment. Put that on. Yeah, that should still be enough.
Now, does damage increase the higher level you go at all, or is it?
If you're talking about when you level up a weapon, no.
Well, I mean your mastery rank.
No, but it allows you access to weapons that have better base damage.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little useless in this, and I don't like feeling that way. So.
I totally understand. I have one job, and so far I have failed with it. I failed on both times, so I am a little perturbed.
Right here. There we go. Thank you. Oh. Do you have long range fire, or is it more like immediate vicinity kind of aspect to it?
The weapon I'm using is shotgun, so the closer the better.
Oh, okay. So let me try to do that.
Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move.
Oh.
Also, the last time we did this, I could shoot out of my bubble and do damage. Limbo can't.
What's that?
The
Well,
bubble that I'm using, I
right.
can't shoot out of it.
Oh, okay.
I can run out of it, but I can't shoot out of it.
Points in the open. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky
Very nice.
transaction.
You killed whoever it was that was chasing you. So.
Yeah, I figured you could use all the help that you can get. If you're using the shotgun kind of aspect and you're kind of isolated, then might as well try to do what I can.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn in these 4 points for the time. There you go.
Points everywhere.
What's up?
Wonderful.
So one of our teammates is playing Mesa, and so she decided that the easiest answer to taking out the enemies that were annoying around here, trying to get into the bubble, was to jump into the bubble and then pull out her
Capitalization is
pistol.
trending up.
Ah,
She can do damage out of the bubble. I
Ga-
can't, but she can.
gotcha. Okay, I am almost out of my out of energy there. Come on,
Points in the open.
come here. I didn't get a point?
Up for grabs.
Did that other guy steal it?
Brokers holding many points look like shiny
Well, I wish I could give you the point I just picked up, but
No, that's okay.
transaction. Points in the open.
I just saw one on the ground, and then last I knew, I was like, oh, okay, you know, hey, that's something that I can might be able to kind of grab, and well, oop, ow.
Capitalization.
I am out of shields right at the moment, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn in this 1 point, and
Down.
reactivate my shield real quick.
Index is up.
There we go. There we go. Got my iron skin back, so I can actually take a little bit more damage again.
It's a hostile market for annual corp.
Okay.
misclick.
Points in the open.
I can't. Oh, Jesus. Okay, good. Oh, Jesus. That hurt.
Broker down. Tenno rally on the index. Dramatic. Points in the open. Shares soar on that brutal capitalization. Broker down.
Guys, there's a whole bunch of points right there.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
I guess he collected them all. Unless they're still there, and
No.
okay.
That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Got him! Right in the finances. The index is up.
There are points inside the bubble if you want to grab them.
Okay,
There you go.
thank you.
Because I came to the realization I don't actually have to be inside the bubble.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And the
jeez.
second outside the bubble in the rift, and the second they enter the bubble, they're in the rift, so I can shoot them even though I'm outside of it. It's really a weird interaction. But it is
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
trying to kill that little robot thing that's giving them shields and probably doesn't help the fact that I probably don't have the right kind of equipment on my hack. Oh, jeez. I'm out of, I'm
Well,
out
when
of,
you start off, you're usually doing okay, but once you get past
okay.
level work,
I don't have any more shields. Gonna turn in real quick so I can. There's a lot of guys around the UK.
damn it, they shouldn't have been able to score.
Well, at least, well, hey, I got 3 points. Okay, I'm gonna go score these. Maybe they, you know, someone will kind of follow along and score right behind me. There we go.
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Okay, let me switch out my mods on my shotgun. Let me see if I can maybe modify it to do more damage to the 10-0. Or not that 10-0, change out the hex equipment because I don't think I'm using the right. Well, I'm using electricity. That's good for the for them, right?
If you can, you want to be using radiation.
Radiation, okay. Which is heat and electricity?
Yes.
Okay. Nope, still can't do that. Okay, let's do that. Do that. Yeah, okay. What's more of a feeling?
This didn't used to be this hard. I mean, technically we're winning, so we're turning a profit. We're not accomplishing our objective.
Yeah. Um.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue about it.
Yeah, it's like he's not leaving point. Whatever.
There are arguments worth having. This is not one of them.
feel like we shouldn't even run for them. What does he mean by that?
I'm not sure what he's referring to.
We're Okay. Can't really. Oh. No, nothing. Okay. Oh, I'm away. Nope. Nope.
It's amusing to me to watch them try and shoot me as I'm standing outside of just outside of the bubble.
I can't see any points over here.
Actually.
Okay. Let's see. Can't see a damn thing right at the moment. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Okay. Coming back. I don't see anything inside here.
Somebody already grabbed them.
Okay.
And man, I gotta tell you, inside the bubble, it's not so bad. Outside the bubble, yeah, it's dark out here, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on, but... Well, I thought I picked one up, but I'm still at 11. You know what? I'm gonna go turn in. I mean, 15 points is better than nothing, right?
Yep.
There we go. Nope. I see that. Coming on. Coming on back. Nope. Okay. Someone already got him. Oh, what the... What the heck happened?
They literally ran in as I was...
Okay, well... Can't really do much damage to that guy. I see that. Why does it feel like I'm slowing down whenever I enter your portal there?
No idea. This has never been this hard before. Wow.
Well, I'm thankful that Meadowin's not, picking up any of the points, so I'm happy for that. But, and I'm thankful that you guys are kind of, marking down the points. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I blame them at this point. I think I think we're going to. I think we should do something else.
Sounds good. Okay. So.
Okay. Wow, that has never been that difficult before.
No worries, man. No worries. It might have maybe something to do with the fact that I'm also kind of streaming at the same time and maybe slowing things down. I don't really know.
No. The guys on the index were glitching through Gara's wall and hitting just the perfect timing to get through or the perfect angle to get through and mess with our ability to. Has nothing to do with what you were, okay, and everything to do with the game just being kind of annoying.
Well, I mean, okay. First off, the shield that you have around, the your last ability, the limbo. Okay, it's supposed to stop anyone that comes into it, like dead stop, like they can't go
Well,
anywhere.
okay, it's a combination. It's a combination of two abilities. The first ability is Cataclysm, which creates a pocket of the rift that's the bubble that anybody who enters it rift. And then the second ability is called Stasis, which freezes any enemy in the rift. So
Freezes them completely, so they can't move at all, right?
that is correct.
Okay. Okay. Because I've seen limbos before where they've had that little barrier, but um I've still seen them kind of slowly move inside. They're going really slow, but they still move. That's why I'm kind of asking.
Tell you what, how about we switch to our PoE farming builds and we go. I guess I should check and see if it's nighttime. Night in 14 minutes. Okay. What are the other? Syndicate missions. Man, it is messed up that it's going to be easier to do the 30-minute Uva survival. Do this stupid.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dream.
Oh, I have to open 20 lockers. Okay.
Yes, that's the daily challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, tell you what. Let's go to Maru's and go do
Yeah.
that.
Sounds
That
good.
should be nice and easy and refreshing.
Alright, well, let me switch over to something that is that can actually use the experience. Okay. Then I guess after that we'll do you want to help me maybe clear some of the spots in Jupiter, or
Sure.
we can try the mission again? Oh, you're already there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I just landed. In sync. I said okay to skip the cinematic, but it didn't want to skip. Okay. Why did I just climb that? Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, geez. What the? You're not helping me. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get to the... Oh, there it is.
There's no doubt in my mind that an Iatan treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet,
You're already there, huh?
for all the Iatan in the
Well, I'm
system,
at the elevator waiting for you.
Okay. Well, let me see about trying to get there, but... Oh. Thank you. Oh.
Just remember, your Mesa, you see a crowd of enemies, pull out your guns and shoot them.
Oh, wrong way. I always get myself kind of turned around in places like this.
well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first. You know, limber up.
Ah!
No.
No! Dagnabbit. For the first time in forever, I messed up and...
No, no. Fuck. Oh, I did too. God damn it. I can't...
Well, fortunately, I had enough time to come around to do it a second time and got it.
Don't look now, tin stuff. There's an Iatan nearby.
Oh, no, no, no. I didn't want to do that. I gotta work on this part a little bit more. Try to clear through this a little bit faster. There we go. Oh, what the? Okay. I can't see anything. No, 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 no. There. Oh, Jesus. And of course, it's right over here. Yeah.
Scan the ITAN statue before we pick it up.
Where? Oh, there. Okay.
That's what we came here for. Your job's done.
Alright.
I'm very proud of myself that I managed to mess up that jump and then still come around and
Oh.
finish it even after the mess up. Yep.
Do we want to do the locker thing, or do you just want to get out of here?
Well, we're not if we're going to do the locker, doing it.
What's that?
If we're doing the locker thing, we're not doing it in the Derelict on the Maru mission.
Oh, okay.
There are plenty of places to do that kind of a mission. This is not it.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and leave Marus, which may break up the party. Yeah.
And we both have the statue, correct? Because I'm not 100% sure on that. It gives it to both of us, no matter what, right?
What, the statue?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. I don't even know why I'm really
I
asking.
missed half of what you said. Like, literally, there was no audio.
Oh, okay. I'm just verifying that every time we everybody goes into one of those bizarre travel, getting the sculpture kind of missions, everybody comes out with a particular sculpture. Did they get the
Yeah,
same?
when you...
Did they get the
Yeah,
same one?
I think so. As far as I know, they got the same one.
Okay.
But yes, when you picked up the Ayatan statue, it literally disappeared from me. I couldn't pick it up if I wanted to. So.
Right.
Okay. So you want to go do Jupiter, or do you want to go do See This Rep? I'm okay with either one.
Let's see. I'm installing the I-10 stars in here real quick. There we go. Hey, got a full sculpture. Which is surprising.
Well, I mean, if you want
Which is surprising, seeing that I actually didn't realize that I actually got one of the what is it, the cyan ones, the special kind of stars.
the Amber Stars?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's see. Okay. What am I building right at the moment? Arcwing, Burston, Oberon. Let's see. Okay, so do you know a good place to farm Oxium?
Yeah, Jupiter.
Okay, I guess we'll do Jupiter then.
Specifically, so Oxium is a little weird because it doesn't. It is not like the standard resources where you pick it up, where you can find it around the map.
Mm-hmm.
There are very specific Corpus enemies, the little flying enemies, called excuse me, called appropriately enough Oxium Ospreys,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to kill them before they explode, before they suicide bomb you,
Okay.
in order to.
I've seen them before.
Yeah.
Okay. I say that because if I want to get this incubator done, then I need 2 argon crystals and 1,200 oxygen. So if you're, let's go ahead and work on getting that out of the way, so I don't have to worry about dealing with the pet, any kind of pet issues. So.
Okay. Well, then you tell me the node, and we'll go do the node.
Okay. Well, I only have I only have 2 complete, so Metis and Alara. So everything else is open. So.
I was gonna say, I have done every node on Jupiter, so I actually can't tell what progress you need. So
No worries.
check it and we'll go.
Yeah.
Okay, mobile defense it is. Oh, shoot! I should have brought Zathras. Not that I could provide you with them.
I'm doing a sine wave. Skip cinematic. Doesn't skip the cinematic. Okay, fine then. Sure.
Okay.
Wait. What? Where did you come from?
Oh,
This will
stairs.
only get more difficult.
What the
Get to
heck?
terminal and prepare for
What
enemy
the?
resistance.
I'm not gonna let that down, you know.
Hey,
No,
I'm playing a Red Zero Warframe.
no worries, man. No worries.
Location reached.
I'm 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 having some fun. That's all, man. I'm not.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I don't even know what killed me.
Well, we did go through some toxin. We did go through some toxin clouds, so I knew that it was kind of causing me some problems.
Let me introduce my new friends.
What the?
What the hell?
Okay, I have no idea where you are. Where are you? There you are.
Still working
In the
on
corner right
it.
here.
Continue to defend.
Okay. Clearly this is not working. I need to adjust my build because the adaptation is clearly not sufficient for what's currently going on.
Oh, is this the new Warframe?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
This is Gout.
Well, I'm glad that I can be of help for you, man.
We are finished here.
Alright,
Move on.
moving on. Ah, damn it. Got hit with poison again, so be careful.
Yeah.
I triggered the trap, so now that I see what happened, I can.
Yeah, I saw it that time.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Oh, lovely.
What's up?
I'm in, Tenno.
Well, somebody
This
sent a
will take
death
a moment.
squad after you, and you didn't mention it.
I didn't even realize that I got a death squad. How do I know that they're here?
Well, I know that they're here because there are a ton of parasitic eczema here.
Uh-huh. Okay. I think I see them.
And they're not after me, they're
Still
after
working on
you.
it.
Yep.
Continue to defend.
I'm facing them right at the moment.
Oh, you're only facing some of them. 'Cause I spent the last couple of minutes blasting the crap out of a bunch of them.
Well, they are all over me right now.
Oh, yes, they are.
And I'm
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Yes, thank you.
got tired of them. I had enough energy that I could actually use my special ability.
So you did.
Yep. Took care of them pretty quickly too. So oh, there's some. Ah, I got poisoned. Oh well.
Yeah, I ran through a poison cloud. I have an advantage. Which is I can put myself in a temporary ability
I'm in, Tenno.
state and wait
This
for
will
the
take a
poison
moment.
out.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna be going down pretty soon, I think. I have 30 health left.
You should have more than that now.
Okay, thank you. Well, that tore through me pretty good. Oh, there we go.
Using your third ability.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Third ability, huh? Okay.
Yeah, Shatter Shield. It reduces the amount of, oh fudge, are you kidding me? It reduces the amount of damage that you take from
Yeah, I know. From the
bullets. So
yeah.
okay. Well, I need to make a few adjustments.
No worries. I didn't really help out all that up much either. The fact that I went down at the very end. Wasn't really using Mesa to her full potential as well, so. The Death Squad was interesting.
Okay, ready to try again.
Okay. Let's go. Hopefully we won't have those traps that spawn,
Oh no, they're part of the level now.
Oh, they're part of the level? Lovely. Okay, so we just gotta be careful and not trip up the, those wall traps that
About that.
block doorways. I don't know how to really get rid of them. That's like the first time that I've actually kind of seen them, so.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I don't have a good spot for the for combating these guys, or at least no good spot to kind of shoot everybody all at once.
Here. If you want to use your fourth ability, you go there.
Okay, thank you. Oh.
We are finished here. Move on.
Here, let me carry it.
You got it? Okay. Thank you for the location, by the way.
No problem.
I keep on doing that. Jumping in a way that, you know, I always land on the,
Get me in and get ready to
the top of the arch of the doorway.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, I have no energy whatsoever.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You see, this time I brought a much more deadly weapon.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going?
The wrong way. Maps are new to me.
Oh, it is? Alright, good.
Location
Yeah.
matched.
They,
Drop me in
this
and
is
defend
different.
our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Let's see. Oh, man.
Screw you. I'm rattled.
Can't seem to find a good spot again.
Partners and I have been working on a new project. And I wanted you to be the first to see my amalgam.
Oh, I can barely see anything. Ah!
To defend.
What the heck? I'm getting hit all over the place.
So am I.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
All right.
Alright, we are leaving.
I wonder if if it has to do with the that electrical shocks all over around the where is it located at? There we are. All right. Oh, that was fun. Oh, yay! 37 Oxium. Oh, yeah. Well, needless to say, today's stream didn't really go down as planned. Just a little. Just a little. So, but I do have to shut things down, so, got 5 minutes left, but yeah, it's better for me to just kind of go through my outro right at the moment and wish everybody, or, thank everybody that kind of stopped on by, such as Far, who showed up earlier in the stream, so I appreciate that. I'll be posting these videos onto my YouTube channel, so if anyone is watching and anyone missed any of that, they can see the videos, on my YouTube channels. You'll find links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter accounts down below on my Twitch channel, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos. And in my YouTube videos descriptions, I'll have links to Crazy's Twitch channel and YouTube channel. So feel free to check him out. He has multiple videos on Warframe, so if you're interested in more, check him out. Let's see. Tomorrow I'll be doing my World of Warships gameplay, my Wednesday Warships. And then Thursday and Friday, I once again continue my Borderlands 2 gameplay. So next Monday, we'll get back into some more of Warframe. So if that interests you in any of that, feel free to stop on by. Say hi in chat, leave a comment, and I'll respond. So, thank you very much. Take care. Have a good night. And I shall see you tomorrow. Bye, strangers.